Lever all the way, all the way.
I want the left-hand lane, boys.
I drive harvesters, not tractors.
Oh, look at that. He's embarrassed yourself.
My leg's shaking, you know. So, what do you think, Ryan? Did she disappoint you?
Never.
Well,
Never.
We've invited a few of the guys that helped us with the pulling up the hill at the quarry there, just down for burger and chips and a wee bit of crack and talking about the event and how we get on. And we put this old girl in the dyno. How impressed were you?
Unbelievable.
What did she do?
389, I think, at the end.
How much torque?
2650, I think.
For a 22-year-old 8410.
Oh, no bother to her.
It's a very special tractor, this.
Mm-hmm.
That belonged to the late Jimmy Thompson, I think, is the only way to
aye.
say it. And you knew him very well.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy was like an uncle to us growing up. Oh, he was.
And he passed away a couple of years, which is it was a very tragic thing. And there has been tractor runs and stuff in his memory. And I know there was planning for more and stuff, but there was COVID and that hit, and there was an opportunity to get this big old girl out and show her off and let the world see what she could actually do. And I think you can see she's as Jimmy left her screwed to the washers.
Only way to describe her. Yeah.
And she can pull a 20-ton dumper up out of a quarry in a hurry. That's what we do know. But when we were doing this here, folks, and with everybody in the background, and we've just let them chat away, because that's what we wanted to try and drive this message home as you watch this, and it's on Boxing Day. Mental health, addictions, issues, problems can become more of a problem at this particular time of the year. And the whole concept of the fun we had, Ryan, over the last couple of weeks, you know, I suppose this come to this little bit of a serious point, and we want to put that message out there. But in your own life, and I know it's hard to believe you struggled whenever you get to drive this the odd time.
Oh, yeah.
You've had issues and you've had battles with your own mental health, and you've made your own video and you've put it on social media. Can you just tell us a little bit about how bad it got for you?
Well, it was Halloween night 2015. I was just in a real bad place, worked myself into the ground, and went home and took 25 paracetamol. And the next thing I knew, I woke up in Edinburgh Hospital in Cambridge, and it was just an uphill battle from there, really, you know.
But you were the young man that was living the dream. You were over working in England, driving all sorts of tractors, but still things just weren't right.
No, it just all got too much, you know.
Well, once you come out of that, I mean, obviously you were in a bad place then, and you know, we are now 6 years later. How have you managed to turn it around? What happened whenever you got to that particular low point? You tried to end it, but you're fighting back.
Yeah.
What did you do to help?
I just pushed myself. Took a notion one night and went and climbed Slamish.
That was a daft thing to do, but anyway.
Oh yeah. Went and climbed Slamish, and then I just says, can't believe I've done this, and then progressed, and I took myself down to Silent Valley and climbed the mountains there, and up the mountain in a pair of jeans and dealer boots, and I got to the top and I was like, if I can do this, I can do anything.
True. True countryman attire
Oh,
for
yeah.
us, climbing there, right? And, you know, did you have any friends helped you through? Did you talk much to people, or?
I couldn't really talk to too many. My family couldn't have been better, like they've done everything, but it was just getting out and walking the hills, and that was the only real,
And that's
the best help.
something, and I've had these conversations with Gary back and forward, that I believe a lot of people will suffer at different times, and I believe, you know, we're in a fast-paced life. You were living a fast-paced life
Oh, yeah.
back then, working, and we all need something. For me, I like going to the gym. This is not a gym body, but I like going to the gym or throwing a few weights about. It helps clear the mind. And gyms are big business, so there must be a lot of people think the same way. You know, Gary was saying, we were just having this conversation, he likes to get away running the lorry. You know, I would call it his wee happy place maybe. I'm not saying I don't like getting away with running the lorry too, it's that sort of a thing. So, and you sort of took to adventure climbing mountains.
Climbing mountains, and then,
Sounds rash.
oh aye, then we have our own tractor there, a 3650, and that's things too much, just jump in her and go a tour of the country, and it just lifts the weight of the world, you know.
And what advice would you give, you know, coming through the likes of that, you know, if someone is watching this, and there will be people watching this that are feeling under pressure, what would you tell them to do?
Just get out there and push yourself, try something different, and see what's going to make a difference to it, you know.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to ask for help.
No, never be afraid to ask.
I think that's the one thing, the message we would like to get out. And I know we had a chat with everybody that's in this shade tonight, and you know, everybody wanted to come when I explained at the quarry on the last day what the intention was, and it just goes to show you mental health, reaching out, telling people that you're not okay, and everybody's practically turned up, you know, that could physically come, and they're standing with us shoulder to shoulder to put that message out to everyone that if life is tough, reach out, ask. It is a tough time of the year, and I say we all have our things. I mean it could be worse. You could own a 89, 70 Super Steer that just get annihilated by an 8410. Like, you could be Cook.
Oh yeah.
What about the sticker you put in the back window? I thought that was a bit rash now.
Cooking Ford since 99.
But guys, we hope you enjoyed the series that we put together. I know behind the scenes there was a lot of work put in, there was a lot of travelling the country, gathering machines up, and the film crew here stood for 2 days in Baltic conditions. It was so cold the GoPros didn't want to work, and you know, so we pulled it together to try and bring a bit of nice viewing for you over Christmas. And as I say, do remember, as we always say, it is okay to not be okay.
Yep.